Hello everyone, today we have new video review and we are going to check fresh release from ICM. As you can see, it is molded in 1/48 scale and it's quite interesting because it's actually a combo of aircraft and figurines. So as you can see, it's written here, it copies Po-2 VS with Soviet pilots and GP from 1943-1945, and all those items, or let's say bonuses, come in 1/48 scale, so they should make quite an interesting diorama altogether. And this is a commercial sample, so it means you will get exactly the same kit if you order it from Modelimex. And now we are going to check it closer. So first of all, box size is typical for ICM aircraft kits. Here you can see comparison with my hand. We have nice box art here. Then on the side we have some information about the kit and also a short history note here. Inside there are 104 plus 35 parts, and finished model will have wingspan of 237 millimeters. From the other side you can see the same marking option which is depicted on the box art, but I can guess that there will be more inside. And now let's open it. So box structure is typical for ICM, and as you can see we get this cover printed top cover, and then we have sturdy white cardboard box. So we open it, and here is what we have inside. So figurines come in their own plastic bag, and aircraft kit comes in the separate plastic bag as well. First of all, I would like to take a look at the figurines, because ICM figurines in 1/48 scale, that's quite unusual, at least for me, and that's why it's worth taking a look at them. So here you can see them. Let's zoom in a bit. Now let's focus the camera, and you should be able to see those figurines in detail. I would say parts division is a bit unusual because we get some figurines pre-molded as one-piece parts. As you can see, legs are molded together with torso, and only head and hands come separate. So it's a bit unusual for me. But let's zoom in and check them closer in our traditional zoom mode. Just to remind you, this is a 1/48 scale, and detailing looks surprisingly good, but there are no guiding pins whatsoever, which will help you with alignment, so be ready for this. This definitely won't be a quick build, I would say. Next we have plastic bag with aircraft kit, and the plastic bag is resealable, so we can easily open it and take a look inside. So just give me a second. Okay. So first of all we get those two narrow plastic sprues. As you can see, they are dedicated to bombs which can be placed on this aircraft, and I guess there is no need to do the zoom mode for those because it is quite easy to understand how those should be assembled. As you can see, we have guiding pins inside. They will help with alignment, and tail fins will have to be assembled out of several parts, so be ready for this. By the way, note that here we have machine gun. I would rather search for some aftermarket upgrade, but here you can see the machine gun, which features these target sights molded out of plastic. It looks a bit ridiculous in my opinion, because here you could have used P parts for better detailing. Next we have the fuselage parts. So here we have the first one, that's the right half. As you can see, it's molded together with tail fin, and also cowling parts are molded separately. We have landing gear wheels here. And let's zoom in and do the zoom mode. It's really nice to see that we have internal detailing here in the cockpit, and also road wheels or landing gear wheels. They're molded as one-piece parts with some detailing on the tire walls, and those cowling parts, they have guiding pins, which will help you with proper alignment of the parts together. Next, fuselage half comes on the same styled sprue, let's say. So here you can see the left half. And also here we get the engine parts, because engine on this aircraft is quite visible, I would say. So that's why it is nicely detailed out of the box, but of course you can add wiring, for example, or some other additional bonuses, but even out of the box version should look good. Now let's do the zoom mode so that you will see all those things with your own eyes. So fuselage halves have guiding pins inside, and I guess this will be helpful during assembly as well. And next we have small plastic bag. As you can see, it is dedicated to clear parts. Just give me a second to open it. Okay. Here ICM placed the small windscreens, because this is a two-seater, so that's why we have two windscreens, and they look really good. Of course, masks are not included, so you have to search for some aftermarket set, or maybe cut masks for those parts, but they look really nice, as you can see. Next, we have last gray plastic sprue. It comes in form of such large frame, especially in comparison with what we saw before. As you can see here, manufacturer placed both wings, which are molded as one-piece parts, by the way. Here we have the tail surfaces, which are also molded as one-piece parts, propeller, wing struts. Also we have, I saw somewhere, some engine parts, dashboards here, and everything looks really good. So let's zoom in and check those parts in detail once again. As far as I can understand, we even have the winter parts here. So in case you would like to replicate the aircraft in winter version, you have the necessary elements. Nevertheless, we have one more thing in the box, and I will show it in a second. Here it is. It is assembly manual, which is printed in form of this large brochure. As you can see, we have short history note on the first page. Then we have the decals sheet. So here you can see it. And here manufacturer placed all necessary symbols for several marking options. As far as you can see, we even have decals for the dashboard. And printing quality looks more or less fine. So I think you won't have any problems with this. Okay, next we have also the separate assembly manual for those figurines. As you can see, it is this set, which was sold separately, is named as a Soviet Air Force pilots and ground personnel. Here you can see the parts map, and on the other side we can see assembly manual, which is combined together with marking guide. Well, it was printed in black and white, so that's why you will have to use some references as well. Here we have the parts map for the aircraft. Also, assembly process starts with cockpit, obviously. So as you can see here, you assemble the dashboards and you install them into the place. I'm not sure why do we have the question mark here. I guess you will have to choose what you want to install in the cockpit. Here you assemble the cooling ports, install the windshield. Also, we do those special external elements on both sides of the fuselage. Here you will have to drill holes in the wing parts, so be ready for this. And it will be quite a precise work, I would say. Then we continue with seats, both for the first and second pilot. As you can see, install the floor parts with pedals and control stick. And all this stuff goes into the fuselage. Then we continue with engine parts. Here you have the propeller. You continue with various parts for the engine. And as I said, it will be visible on the finished model, so that's why it is that much detailed. Here we continue with tail surfaces. And then we have the landing gear system, bombs. And then we install the top wing on the wing struts. It will be also quite a difficult process because you have to get the right alignment between all this stuff. Engine is installed together with wing. Then we continue with rear machine gun. And of course, don't forget that you will have to do the rigging on this aircraft. And here you can see the finished aircraft. Those are two first marking options. And marking guide is printed in black and white. That's not cool. And here we have two more marking options. This one comes from the Polish NBAP Krakow, Lublin area, summer 1944. And this aircraft is from 1945. This is quite surprising in my opinion. So now this kit is available for purchase. So if you would like to build this aircraft in 1/48 scale, you know what to do. Just go to Modelimex and order it. And of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about such combo kit here in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye.